Another guy could sneak down right about there. Get a guy here.
Oh, that's that big thing.
You want a guy there.
Yeah.
The driver.
Yep.
So this is maybe you.
Oh yeah.
Go up the top. Cut down those points, but don't go all the way down. Just get to where you're nudging them off that ridge, and then back off. But go slow. Don't just be like. I'm not happy about it.
What is that
It's
again?
not doing you any good.
Can you show us that?
This is Deer Tribe School with Zach. I'm loving it.
They're gonna hear that from forever away, and they're gonna go right back
Do
around,
something crazy.
sneak in there.
Yeah, just
So you're saying just walk it.
bump them from 10
walk
yards,
at a-
not
at a-
100.
Everybody's
At
still
a brisk pace as if you were still hunting it yourself.
Yeah, like
Plus, if you're banging through like that and they try to slip between you, you're never gonna know it.
right.
Yep. I
So-
agree. A lot less than it will help.
So I think you'd be able to shoot this whole. I mean, wherever it makes sense, but like pushing up to where you can shoot, where they're gonna dump off these two ridges right there.
Mm-hmm.
You do this, but I'm expecting the deer to be bedded on these points. Whoops. And they're hopefully just gonna run right off. That's what that buck did yesterday. He just straight up ran off one of those. So if you can shoot that or that.
You said there'd be two of us on that side, two over on this side. Where's the fifth one?
Someone needs to swing down with me. I'm going down there on the back of the nose, the big name room. So 2 people I think are going in there. Don't know who.
It's the last day of gun season here in Ohio, and we learned a lot yesterday, Ben and I, when we were hunting, and these guys learned a lot too because they were doing some different stuff in kind of the same general area, but we have a game plan for doing a little drive today. It's about 11 o'clock. We got in, by the time we got in and got to sleep, it was 1 a.m. last night, so we're running late, but we're gonna do a drive. We think we got it covered. We basically are putting guys at the end of ridges. The deer are gonna run off a bedding ridge and hopefully cut across the bottom and go up a different bowl. We're just gonna run the ridge straight out. Ben and Keith are gonna be drivers. Everybody else that have buck tags are gonna be down at the bottom. So we'll see what we can come up with. Hopefully we can get some sort of footage, but either way, we've really only got one camera, so not totally sure. We're going this way. Yeah. Hopefully we can get something, but we'll show you guys what we come up with regardless, so it's hot.
We got plenty of caffeine, that's all.
Oh yeah, I straight up just chugged a double shot. What's your prediction?
2 down on this one and 3 on the next. Couple.
If a couple is 6, then yes. A couple.
6. They go for 6. Would be 1 per gunman.
Let's get them.
Yep, that's good.
So, Alex, you want to end up this bowl. I mean, you want to, yeah, you go down the bottom maybe, but these are kind of what you're covering. You see those 2 spots? Yeah, those train fingers. They kind of 1, 2. Yeah, it's like right where I was at last night. So, it's up to you though. I mean, you might want to be more up on this one because that's the ridge right there. Ben's going to be pushing come over here. Pretty likely. Good luck, Luz. Kill him.
It ain't easy.
Whose idea was it to go down the ditch?
Mine. Alright, good luck.
Alright, man. See you
Shoot straight. Hey, we'll just get up here and hang out for a minute and let you. We'll just let you get down there, and then we'll walk out back.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna wait there at the drive anyway. As a poster for till dark.
Hey, meet at the meat spot.
Okay, the meat spot. Multiple. be awesome. Yeah, do you see that? There's a nice wrap right there. Okay. Coming right up. Boom. Right as he stops in front of that log. Awesome. Why don't you sit in the tree?
Ben and I are about to head down the ridge. We're gonna walk to this saddle that's back behind us, right off the road. I'm gonna split down on that east bench, and Ben's gonna stay on that ridge top. We're just gonna pretty much walk it out, and then we're gonna meet on that point probably be 45 minutes or so, at least, walking down that point. We got 5 guns down there. We'll see what runs out. I'm pretty fired up about it.
Oh, there goes a deer down there. Is that up top? I can't. It sounded like up the valley. I don't know. It sounded like a muzzleloader to me. Might have been Alex. Didn't it sound like a muzzleloader? Yeah, for sure. It wasn't your gun. Either way, we got a shot off. That was one shot with a buzz. I mean, Alex is at the beginning of the drive too, so maybe he got it.
Like you saw, came running down the hill here, got pretty much to the bottom. Luckily, stopped right there, made it easier for me. Had to lean out a bit. I wasn't real sure about the shot right away. Didn't find a ton of blood right away there. But then as you can see here, she's throwing it. She's throwing it good. There she is.
About to hear the news, huh? What? About to hear the news of what happened. You might be coming to ask the news. Who shot?
Alex.
Did you talk to him?
No. I didn't want to go up there. I bailed down here, see what you guys were doing. We set a start time. We forgot to say an end time, so everyone would be like, okay. And then meet at the meet spot.
I figured I'd eventually see him coming down. That was my thought. Because they
I know. I haven't seen him. Well, I was scared to come over here because I'm like, what if they're just now getting to the end? You guys want to wait 15 and then I'll get my butt over there, then we go over to Alex. I'll get over there. If you don't hear from me in 20, where are you guys going?
Probably right here. Right here. At some point, all the wrestling and wrestling, since it's gonna come right to it, we're gonna shoot him about 112.
Okay.
So impatient Larry just came up. Alex shot earlier. So he's gonna go check that out and signal to us whether he hit or missed, essentially. He's like, dang it, dude. I should have sat my post. Cute. Did you see anything?
I heard. Did you hear something run over here right before I came down?
Larry.
Larry?
Larry, you mean patient Larry? He was like, when is this done? I was just like, I don't know, dude. I figured I'd see somebody come off the ridge at some point. And then he was like, all right, I'm going back.
Jeez.
Sat down and saw a ton of turkeys first.
Really?
At least 5 toms, and I was like, okay, cool. Just 2 does came trotting down the hill, like pretty quick. Like I saw them like halfway down the hill, just going straight down. And I mean, absolutely perfect. Just
How
like,
far?
Maybe like 40 yards.
Nice.
Like yeah, so
Did you get that GoPro rolling?
I did. Hopefully, you know, it's one of those things that's on my head, so the angle is probably gonna be weird.
Dude, that pen.
Oh, this?
Did you hear it go down?
Not really, because there was 2 of them together, and they were both running. So like, I don't know. As soon as they got like around the corner, I was like, well, it just sounds like they're running. But apparently, she went down real quick. So
That's sweet.
sweet, man.
And you were the closest one to the road. We're gonna drag this puppy out.
Yeah.
That's where we're hunting. That's the county we're in.
We didn't set a time or a meeting spot. I don't even know if I'm supposed to walk back to
We
this
come
spot.
over there and Alex is just chilling on the little berm right here.
I had service and I was up that extra like 2.5 feet, believe it or not.
Really?
Nothing right here, and I step up 2 feet, and there you go.
It's kind of fun not having service, honestly.
Oh yeah, it's a wild time.
Just like not knowing what happened when you shot.
It's kind of
Normally I'd just be like, you'd text me like, oh, we gotta know.
and it's also kind of like living without a lid on your water
You
jug.
should have just like played it hardcore.
Thanks for not dumping this out.
Hey, I slid her in there pretty good for you there.
It was like just being a good guy. He's like, I gotta dump it out.
Gotta dump this out, just chuck it in there.
Trying to remember, like, figure out which tree. I believe it is that one, the moss at the base there. So they came down and they ended up like turning here and came down right around here somewhere. I'm trying to see if I can see. Yeah, it was weird because they came down the hill like down here and then crossed like on that bench and then started trotting down here.
And this is where they were when
And you can see even, that may have even been them coming in right here.
the trail keep going up on the other side, going right to you. It's perfect.
That's probably what they were getting ready to hit.
Yeah, didn't make it too far.
So yeah, you were just right up on the other end of that point. You just were right wrapped around there.
This point, like I was on this side, but I was just like far enough like rounded onto the top that I couldn't see like where she had gone down here.
Yeah, probably didn't hear because
And there was
sound was
another
probably
deer,
pretty muffled.
and there was another deer with her, so like I heard running the whole time.
Dude, that's a big doe. Where'd you hit her?
Yeah.
She was quartered towards me pretty sharp. Still, like,
Perfect shot, dude.
yeah, no exit.
Oh, the bullets are stuff
Apparently it worked.
in that. Apparently it did.
Good job, man. Good shooting. It's hard to shoot deer in this timber. It's usually pretty thick, but you found a good little spot right here.
Yeah, she helped me out, that's for sure.
Was she stopped?
For the most part, like I think they were still slowly walking, but it was slow enough because at first they were trotting and trotting. As soon as they hit the bottom and they stopped, they weren't completely like, the shot wasn't really open. I kind of had to just lay off to the side because I was like, she's not moving, so like, I'm gonna have to take the shot. So I just rolled over a bit, and yeah, She was pretty much still. I think she may have been like starting to walk, but
That's the moves you gotta make. That's good. It's a good job. And just crushed her.
hit the right leg too.
Alright, that's gonna do it for the day. We got the deer out. It was a little bit shorter of a pack out, but I thought we'd make it out before dark. But about 6 o'clock, we're gonna go back and pack everything up. Gun season's over. 7-day season, but then there's a muzzleloader season later that we're planning on getting together and doing some more of this. This was like a little teaser for our muzzleloader video, so. Yeah, we're gonna be doing more deer drives. It's fun. We're starting to figure things out, so be looking forward to more orange vests in Ohio.